Hi friends, how are you? Happy Monday. We're on a new letter this week, letter D. I know some of you are excited because we're doing dinosaur stuff this week. Remember, we have a new word for welcome. It's the Spanish word for welcome, bienvenidas. Right, so let's sing that.
Bienvenidas to school today. Bienvenidas to school today. Bienvenidas to school today.
We have
Come to learn, play, and listen.
It's kind of a hard word to say, isn't it? Bienvenidas. It does have a letter D in there, though. Okay, so remember we have a new month now. September's all over, and it's this new month. It starts O-C-T-O-B-E-R. No letter of the week in this word, though. Do you know what it is? Shout it out. October.
October is the month. October is the month. Hi ho, did you know that October is the month?
We don't really need to take a big breath because we're kind of at the beginning of the month. We don't have a lot of numbers up yet. But remember in September we had all apples for our numbers? Well, this month we're going to start doing patterns now with our numbers. So it's pumpkin, leaf, pumpkin, leaf. What do you think this one's going to be? Think it in your head. Let's count our numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shout it out.
5.
Right? So it's a 5, and then shout out if you think it's a leaf or do you think it's a pumpkin. Shout it out. What do you think? Did you get it right? It's a pumpkin for number 5. All right. It'll get easier to figure out the pattern the more numbers we get up there too. Let's figure out what day number 5 is on. Days of the week.
Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week.
There's
Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week.
There's
Sunday and there's
Monday. Today's Monday, October 5th. And this is the week we're on letter D, right? Letter D. So we'll have a new song and we'll show you the D on the wall. But let's sing our weather song first. You need to go look out the window really quick to see what the weather is. Go look really quick. We'll wait. Hurry. Okay, come back. Let's sing the song.
What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell us, starlights, what's the weather? What's the weather like today?
Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy out today? Is it snowy? Is it windy? What's the weather like today? What do you think? It's a pretty sunny day out there. Did you see sun out your window in the sky? So we don't have any weather shapes, weather words that start with D. Cloudy and windy have a D inside of them, but they don't start with D. Okay, let's sing our sunny song.
It is sunny, it is sunny, it is sunny out today. S-U-N-N-Y, it's sunny, it is sunny out today.
It's supposed to be a really nice week, lots of sun this week. Nice fall weather, not too cold. I hope you can play outside this week, today and every day. You should try to play outside every day for at least 30 minutes. It's good for your body and your brain. Okay, please stand up. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, you can sit back down if you want, or you can stay standing for our new song. Cassie Cow's all put away, and we have a new song for letter D. Let's look at our alphabet on our wall. See letter D up there? Shout it out if you know what's up there for letter D. It is, what is it, Mrs. Merrill?
A door
That's a door.
and a dog.
And a dog. And it's a Dalmatian dog.
A Dalmatian.
Because he's black and white spotted, isn't it? So D looks different, uppercase and lowercase again. Remember C, they kind of look the same, right? Well, now for D, this is uppercase D. So if your name starts with it, the line leader of your name, like David, would use this. But if you have D inside your name, like this, you would use lowercase d. So this is kind of tricky, isn't it, Mrs. Merrill? Look at lowercase b.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes friends get lowercase b and lowercase d kind of mixed up.
The circle faces the
Yeah.
opposite way.
Yeah. So this is the stick first and then the circle. We say B belly. And then for lowercase d, you draw the circle first and then the stick.
Yep.
So they're kind of opposite.
And you can make a complete circle and still add the stick on.
Yes.
That's what's nice about letter D and B.
Okay, let's figure out our pocket pal before we play our new song. So she's in here. So this pocket pal is a baby animal. She's really shy, really quiet. So if you were here at school, she would hide a lot probably because she doesn't like noise. And this kind of animal in real life lives in a forest, and they're very quiet and they don't like noise. They get scared of noise. So this animal starts with a D, and it says duh, duh, duh. What do you think it is? Shout out some animals you know that start with that sound. Duh,
A duck.
duck. Duck. Are ducks quiet? Did you guys watch Mrs. Merrill's video of her chickens and ducks?
Yeah.
You would know ducks are not quiet
They are
if you watch
not
that
quiet.
video.
Okay, so not a duck. But they
Wasn't
kind of live in the forest
forest?
sometimes.
Duh. This one, I don't know if you've ever watched this movie, but there was a little one of these. It's a Disney movie, so I have my Mickey Mouse and Minnie
Disney
Mouse
shirt,
for
yeah.
Disney, because that's where they live, at Disney. That's really the only letter D shirt I have. Do you think it's a dinosaur? Are dinosaurs quiet?
No, they wouldn't be quiet.
No, they're not quiet.
They're extinct, so they
So
wouldn't.
the Disney movie I was referring to is Bambi. Do you know what Bambi is? Shout it out. Do you know? Have you seen that Disney movie? It's a deer. And it's a baby deer. The way we know it's a baby deer is because she has little dots on her. You see that?
Dots starts with letter D.
Yeah, so I call her Dottie Deer. And when deer grow up, they don't have these spots or dots anymore. They're all solid one color. So that's how we know she's a baby. She's kind of laying down too. So this is Dottie Deer. I wonder if our letter D song will have any deer in it. Well, let's listen and find out. But let me show you sign language for D. Okay, so remember we talked over on our wall how to make a lowercase d, right? You made a circle. So can you make a circle? And then stick your finger up like the stick. See how that looks like a D? It's a lowercase d. So circle and stick it up. All right, I've got to put it on number 4 because D.
Books are just super. Look around the corner and you'll see Daisy Doll's house.
is number 4 in the alphabet.
Daisy doll,
tell us what you see.
name the things around your house that start with letter D.
Daffodils, dandelions,
dogs that dig in dirt. Daddy working in the yard in his favorite shirt. Daisy doll, tell us what you see.
Name the things around your house that start with letter D. Daffodils, dandelions, dogs that dig in dirt. Daddy's working in the yard in his favorite shirt.
All right, kids and dogs this time.
How'd you do? It's kind of I think it's a medium song. Kind of not easy, but not hard. So were there any deer in our song? There weren't, were they? There were dads, dogs that dig, daffodils and dandelions. Do you know what those are? A daffodil is a kind of yellow flower, and a dandelion is a yellow flowering weed. So that's the letter D for this week. And then your craft is a dinosaur tale, and we're going to have music and movement where we're going to pretend to be dinosaurs. All right, so we'll see you in the next video for that.